Are you interested in owning your own restaurant one day? Or are you a manager of a restaurant and are looking for new ways to better your business? Well, you've come to the right place. First impressions are everything. And from experience, I've learned that bad reviews and good reviews can make or break your restaurant. So you always want to be on top of your game. The Soul of Georgia Consulting Company was designed by me and six other West Georgia classmates who all came together, and we had this idea that we would go around and start with smaller restaurants and would work our way up to the top. And our slogan is, we bring the expertise to help you bring the customers. And that's exactly what we mean. The one thing that me and these other individuals had in common was that we like eating out and we like, good customer service. And that is what we noticed a lot of these restaurants are lacking. I encourage all managers, all people that are in business for themselves, as far as a restaurant is concerned, I would sit down with my employees from time to time just to see where people's heads are and just to make sure that everybody is on one accord as to how everybody wants to conduct business. And I think that surveys can help just to kind of see what everybody's thinking or how we can improve, just so that revenue can come in and that we won't go out of business. The employees are the forefront, so it is crucial that they understand that if things don't sell, we don't make money, and therefore we lose our business and you all lose jobs. So everybody has to be on one accord as far as that's concerned, and that is something that my other consultants and I agreed upon, and that is one of our core things that we try to get our managers to understand, that it is very important that you and your employees are on the same page, and that everybody understands that our primary goal here is to sell and to make sure our customers have a good experience and to also make money. So everybody has to keep that in mind. So a little bit about myself. I'm Akirela, Kira for short. Before I became a consultant, I did work in a couple of restaurants. I've worked at Subway. I've actually worked for Down West, UWG's catering service. And one of the things that I did notice is that employees do not feel appreciated. And when your employees do not feel appreciated, then that's backlash. And when I say backlash, I mean your customers are going to suffer because they're not going to receive the best service that you all have to give. So I do recommend that employees, we keep the best interests of our employees in mind, because once again, they are the forefront of your business, and you want a positive image of your company. You don't want anything negative that could damage your reputation. Okay, so the restaurant that I have decided to review is Ruth Chris Steakhouse. It is an upscale restaurant with over 150 locations worldwide. And just to give you a little background history, it all started with a woman by the name of Ruth Fortell. The first location actually was in Atlanta, Georgia, Buckhead, I believe, in 1986. Her concept started in 1965. So this company has really been in business for over 50 years. So I'm pretty sure by now they're kind of catching up to everything and trying to get tech savvy, as we, merge into the tech world. So I'm pretty sure they've gone through a lot of changes over the past 50 years. And what I will say is Ruth Chris is most famous, of course, for their juicy steaks. Everybody loves their steaks. And one thing that I would like to add is that I do like the fact that they do have a dress code, and I do like the fact that they now offer takeout because they allow people to RSVP. So if you don't want to come in and sit down, but you still want to enjoy some of their food, you can take it out, which I think that is a great thing. Just just so that everybody can get a chance to enjoy your food and to see what all the hype is about. Now, as I've gone through some of the reviews for the restaurant, I've noticed there are three major strengths. One, the food is absolutely delicious. Two, the staff is very friendly. And three, it's a peaceful atmosphere. Those are the three top things that I have seen so far as reading the reviews. Those three things are the reason people like to come to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Now, the three major weaknesses of the restaurant is the inconsistency of the food. Sometimes it's hot and sometimes it's cold. The service. I could have a waiter that's loving, kind, respectful today, and I could have a rude waitress or waiter next week when I decide to come in. And last, the location. The location does play a big part in, how people get in and get out. So I think that that's kind of something that probably affects business. But those are some of the things that I've noticed as I read the reviews that is helping and hurting the Ruth's Chris business. Now, for my recommendations as far as the opportunity is concerned, I recommend offering online ordering, which that's pretty much what everybody's doing now. Utilizing social media. Get out there and make yourself known. Interact with your customers and let them know that yes, we do care about, your feedback, and we do appreciate the feedback that you all are giving to us. Do promotions and also adopt a loyalty program. The loyalty programs where people give points. You can earn points for ordering food, and once you get to a certain amount of points, you get money. You get free money to get free food. That is plenty of ways to attract more customers. Now, for the threat recommendations, and this is like customer service kind of based. As far as customer service is concerned, make sure that you smile, and even if you don't smile, just have a positive demeanor. Just, have a good energy with your customers, of course. Make sure to check on your customers. Once you've taken their orders, just because you've taken the order, that does not mean that you are done with them. Make sure that you are consistently checking on them to make sure they have everything that they need. And lastly, this to me is the most important: consistent food. When I say consistent food, I mean every time I order this, it needs to be spot on. Every time I order it, it needs to be better than the last. It needs to be better than the last. So those are the three threats that I see that I'm making recommendations for. So smile, be positive with your customers, check on your customers, and make sure that the food is consistent. In conclusion, I would just like to say that I know it is tough working in the restaurant industry, and I know that it can be a hassle, but it can be done, and it is worth it. Especially if you want to be an entrepreneur one day, or if you're just a manager. Everybody's reputation is on the line, so that's one thing to remember. I was very excited to do this, to share some of the things that I know. And it's been a pleasure working with different places, different restaurants, to kind of give our expertise and how we think that they can improve. And with that being said, we do have a promotional item. We do have our consulting shirts that we are giving away and that we will be giving to different restaurants that we stop at. Just to say, thank you for allowing us to come in and be a part of y'all's learning experience, because every day you learn something different and things are constantly changing. So we thank you all for, even considering us to help manage your restaurant. And that is all for now. And before I forget, yes, we do have a website, soulofgeorgia.com, and our phone number is 706-555-5555. Thank you.